Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from VHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. So, I'm going to be doing channeling for Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine this morning. See what's going on with the twin flames, if anything. And I'll also be giving mini reads as well. So if you're on here live with me, check out that pinned comment, the comment that's pinned up top of the live chat. It tells you how to get a mini read. It's by donation. There's a PayPal link in that pinned comment for your donations. You can also use Super Chat or Super Sticker as well if you want. And after you've done your donation, put a capital Q at the start of your comment with your question in for your reading. Can be specific if you want. It can be really general. Up to you. And I'll batch those up. That's all I need to say. Hey Judy. Hey Timothy. How are you? You good? I'm good. I'm feeling very good today. Went to the hospital yesterday for my every 2 months blood pressure check, and I'm exactly the same as I was last time. I was having a laugh with the doctor because it's very consistent, like exactly the same. Consistent. Hi Maria. So I'm happy about that, and trained a lot yesterday too. That was good. Got new t-shirts for the gym. That's cool. Just ordered myself some new gym gear as well, like I need it. But the laundry lady took some time. She went away. She took some time with my last gear, and I had to go to like backup stuff. And everyone was asking, why are you wearing that? It's because I've run out. Like, never thought I'd run out of gym gear because you should see the amount I've got. It's ridiculous. But it's not ridiculous when you're wearing it like twice a day. Two sets of gym gear go through a day. Hi, Deborah. Oh yeah, I hit the thumbs up. Thanks for that. Four of Pentacles comes out first. Somebody is holding themselves back, holding their energy back. Someone's a bit guarded. You've exchanged contracts. Congratulations, Maria. That's great news. Someone's holding their energy back here. Who is it? Nails are still a bit damp, so I'm going to have to be weird for a while. I just did them. Grand and glorious. Excellent. And then we got the sun, happiness. The sun, or something being revealed. Someone's holding their energy back, but something's going to be revealed. Someone's being quiet, but something will be revealed. That's a little bit mysterious, don't you think? I'm just getting this feeling that something's going to be revealed, like surreptitiously. Not coming out with it, but perhaps there's going to be a leak or something like that. Because I'm not feeling happiness from that sun card. I'm feeling a reveal. Yes, another one. The Lovers. Oh. Oh. It's getting juicier as the cards come out. Okay, so it's all on the down low, but something's been revealed about the Lovers. Surreptitiously. It's not revealed to others, but I'm getting a lot of attention lately. It's, I don't know, they're so young. I'm not interested in them. I know I look young, but I'm not. I'm not interested in the young ones. They're so young too. I like my friend's birthday party that I went to. Not that there's something like is my friend because I'm a friend of his girlfriend. But I'm like, oh, how old are you? He said 31. I'm like, oh my God, my oldest son is 30. I'm like, what is going on? I'm in this time warp. I'm hanging out with people that are my kids' age. Anyway, it's a bit freaky for me. I'm getting a lot of attention at the moment. But the Two of Wands, there's a choice. Who's going to take action? What action are they going to take? They're not sure. They're not sure. Good morning, Connie. Yeah, they're not sure. What action are they going to take? So they reveal something surreptitiously, perhaps about the feelings, but most of it is guarded, and they're still not sure whether they're going to take action. I think that's what that is. So someone might be telling you what the feelings are, but it's only a mini reveal. Because they're not sure yet if they're actually going to take action on it, whether they're going to actually do anything about it. Eight of Pentacles. Because it's going to require a lot of work. I think someone's wondering whether it's worth it. worth the trouble, worth all the work that they need to put in. The Eight of Pentacles is a better sign than the Seven of Pentacles because it's rewards back from putting that work in. But we just never know when we're talking about relationships, right? We just never know. We don't know whether they're going to stay together or what. We can't tell. No guarantees. Then we've got the Three of Swords, heartbreak, and the Two of Swords. You see, I told you, Two of Swords, I could feel it from the Two of Wands that I'm not sure I'm going to take action on this. I've got these feelings, but I'm not sure I'm going to take action on it. It's going to break my heart if I don't take action on it, but I'm still not sure I'm going to do it because of all the work that needs to be put in. All the change, all the work. Is it worth it? Is it worth it when there's no guarantees anyway about a relationship? Is it worth even getting into one? I'm wondering that. I'm enjoying being single, and it's just so hassle-free. So hassle-free being single. And all I can think is, like, looking back at relationships, how I don't want to look after someone else. It's been like me looking after someone else, like having a child. I don't know. Why would I do that? Yeah, I'll get into a relationship with someone that offers as much. But really, is there anyone out there that does that? I'm not seeing them. Just seeing kids. It's been crazy for you, Timothy. Never been the guy that gets attention, and now I'm getting a lot of attention. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of attention. And in a way, I kind of like it because I kind of am opening up now. I am opening up. I can feel it. I'm more interested in having a relationship than ever, or a relationship or a fling than ever. But not with these young ones that are interested in me now. Why would I? I don't want a kid. What the hell? Anyway. We'll see. It's obviously a change in the air, I would say, in energies. But if you're waiting for someone specific, excuse me. They're not sure whether they're going to. They're not sure whether they're going to step up. Now, in the last one, it was about the final hurdle, right? For the divine masculine. He's not sure. He's not sure that he's going to jump over that hurdle. He's thinking about it. Not sure. Not sure it's worth it. Not sure whether he wants to put the effort in. He's capable of putting the effort in, but not sure whether he wants to go through all of that. So it's a big ask, apparently, for the divine masculine. Stopped chatting with a girl the other day. She needs attention, yeah. And I'm not getting the ones like that. I'm not getting the ones like that. I'm getting the players. They're the ones that are giving me attention because I'm good looking. And so the ones that want to chase the best looking girl, they're the ones that I'm getting. And they're just annoying. They're not my kind of person at all. I don't want that kind of person. I don't want to play it. What would I want to play it for? They're not got any value. Like, they're the lowest value guys out there. Anyway, that's where I'm stood on it. Isn't it interesting, though, the way we attract those different energies? Went to the hospital yesterday and I didn't have a mask with me. I got told off. But they gave me a mask, so... Nine of is a card of stress, anxiety, and all of that. Normally. But what is it in this deck? Well, there's a noose on the tree, and the bird seems to have knocked something to the ground. I don't know, I can't see. I cannot see. Nine of runes. It's a bittersweet card, for it promises great wisdom, but the way to that wisdom includes suffering and sacrifice. That. Wisdom is not a right we're guaranteed. It's a reward, something earned, and it does not always promise happiness. This reading is seeming a little bit ominous to me. It's the first time I've fully felt it in a reading like this, that they might be deciding against it. They might be deciding against moving forward. Now, wisdom can be gained from that. As I was getting last time, this could be a false twin. It could be a false twin. So the wisdom gained from going down this path with the false twin is what we've learned along the way. How we've grown along the way, isn't it? So in other words, this isn't like, oh God, what a waste of time. No, not at all. We've gained wisdom from this path, but it might not be the twin. Not living up to it, I just heard. Someone's not living up to it. Perhaps someone was inspired to raise their game, but they can't live up to it. It's only when we've got an inner motivation that we can live up to something. That external motivators, we can't keep going. We can keep going for a short time. So what I mean by that is, if you are motivated to step up your game because of a relationship, then you could keep it going for a short time, but you're not going to keep it going for the long term. You need an internal motivator for that, not an external one. You might raise your game for a job and be able to keep it up for a while, but without that internal motivation, unless you're doing it for yourself, not going to do it. Well, that's it, isn't it? They're not doing it for themselves. They're doing it for a relationship. The gut feeling is going to reveal that, but then there's this, I'm not sure I'm going to do anything about it. Excuse me. The Mother of Earth comes out next. She's like, what? In a field of barley, corn, wheat, whatever. Mother of Earth. What? Chicken cat. Mother of Earth. She provides a rich harvest. She nourishes our bodies and souls with the best of her creation. I think this is the divine feminine. She's like, well, I've got a lot to offer, and I'm damned if I'm doing all the work. We're going to step up. I'm backing out of it. I'm letting chicken out. It's in. Hello. So yeah, I think she takes a step back then and says, well, I'm not putting all the work in. I'm not doing it all. If you're not stepping forward, so I don't want you anymore because I'm only in it for reciprocation now. You don't step up, you're not coming in. I'll take my wisdom. Wait for someone that does. Then she starts throwing books around. The Mother of Earth. can't find out. Right, the page is stuck together. There it is. The Mother of Air. It's all about language. She builds bridges with words, ideas, helping you communicate more effectively. So she's all about communication. She's all about communication. Perhaps the lack of communication has been getting to her. Which is like, well, lack of communication is a red flag. Lack of communication so far has been a red flag anyway, because if you're not communicating with me during this process, you're not going to communicate with me in a relationship. Let's just get rid of this. It's better. Got an email with something moving in it, and it was really distracting me. Well, no wonder the Four of Pentacles card came out first, because it's a lot of, I'm pulling my energy back. I'm out of this. I'm out of this game. I'm withdrawing from it. Is anyone feeling like that at the moment? Because me, I'm more in it than ever. I'm more clear with my boundaries, but I'm more in it than ever. Llamas. I'm more in it than ever, just because we're hanging out again, we're training again, we're doing that, we're doing this stuff again that we did. But I'm more boundaried up than ever. I'm not just putting up with any old kind of thing, and not the whole just, flirting and just not ever doing anything about it. I'm more like this, just like talk about it or not at all. Llamas. The end of the growing season draws closer. There's an air of celebration and wild abandon. Yeah, it's that kind of effort energy. Games are played. Oof, better not. Wages made. Bread and beer enjoyed. Eat, drink, and be merry. There's a kind of a carefree energy about this. It's the Devil card, but there's a positive slant on this. The Devil card, can be about fears and stuff like that, but this is more of a surrender and a whatever. I'm going to enjoy myself. Taking chances that may pay off, taking risks with too high a price. Yeah, you see, that's that. Someone's saying, I'm not willing to pay the price of that. Perhaps because of fear. Got absolutely soaked yesterday. Rainy season is upon us. So it was really wet in Bangkok a couple of weeks ago, and now it's here. And it's so annoying. It doesn't rain all the time in rainy season. No, it rains at 3:45 when I want to go training. Seriously, 3:45. Last year, year before, every time when it's going to rain in the day, it rains at 3:45. And it absolute pours down. Like the amount of rain that comes out of the sky is unbelievable. Not rain like you have in other countries, and it's tropical. Whew. Just dumps it all in one go, and then it's like sun out again, and let's just steam everything up while the rivers are roads. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, it was getting a little bit dark out there. It was 3:45, perhaps 3:50, and I thought I need to get to training now. So I jumped on my bike. I was on the back road, and it started raining, and I could hear the roar coming. I could hear that it was really heavy rain that was coming. So I was trying to go faster and faster on my bike, and it got me, and it got me bad. And my old laundry lady, I was riding past her, and she shouted, "Ah!" She was like, she'd pulled all the washing in, and she was taking shelter. I drove into. She's got like a carport thing. I rode into that, screaming because my eyes were stinging. I had my glasses on, but it hadn't shielded my eyes, so I had rain in my eyes. Went hard rain in your eyes. Ah. So I was like, oof. Stayed in there for 5-10 minutes till it eased up a bit. Then I went to the gym, absolutely soaked. And then 20 minutes later, all finished. Sun was out again. Oh, what? It should, but the gym was soaked. To dry all of that off. Every time it's in the afternoon, just at the wrong time that it rains. I'll stop my whinging now. Maiden of Water. This is like, I'm going to have some fun. Maiden of Water. Yeah. It's the playful one. It's the, well, this is just too heavy. I can't be bothered. You're not even talking. You got all these red flags. Now you're saying you're not sure you're going to do anything about it. I'm going to play with the dolphins and splash in the waves. She promises a fresh, youthful approach filled with positive energy. Feels like the divine feminine is on the up and up. And it feels like the masculine has been trying to join her there, but it's fallen short. And so I can't catch up. I can't do it. I'm not sure I've got what it takes. I'm not sure I'm even willing to put the work in. Mercury's come out. The Five of Earth, which is about persistence, and the Seven of Air, about balance. Which came out first, though? Maybe Mercury did. So Mercury is here. Of course, he's still retrograding, so he's got like some kind of a rule over what's going on at the moment. Oh, Mercury there. What's he got to tell us? Importance of communication. Either there's something that must be said or something that must be heard. The surrounding cards will help identify which way the communication needs to be flowing and with whom. Then we've got the Five of Earth, which is about persistence. Lengthy scenarios. It's not going to be resolved quickly. The situation started much earlier than you think and will continue longer. There are ways to gain strength and eventually achieve your goals through patience and consistency. So, someone might be saying, not short term, but long term. Feminine might be saying, no, I'm going to have some fun. I'm over this. It's like long-term promise, but it never eventuates. Got to be in the moment, right? The Seven of Air is the balance. I just had it. I just had the page open. There it is. I ching. The answer lies within your question. Examine what you're asking and find the wisdom and guidance that dwells there. It's just in shadow, is it? Have we ended retrograde? I don't know. Change wants to go out again. In the back door, out the front. Balance. Push, pull of the twin flames. She wants to just have some fun. He's getting all serious and long term. When she's getting all serious and long term, he just wants to have fun. She's reeling him in, he's running away. He's reeling her in, she's running away. It ended last week. Didn't know that. Keeping up with the times. Chicken cat. You wanna go out, honey? Again. So my period's 2 weeks. 10th of the 6th, June. Oh, you did dates wrong. Very confusing. 6th October. Americans do everything differently, don't they, than the rest of the world? Weird. Day, month, year. Makes sense. Smallest to the largest. Just saying. Okay, tell us more then. Oh, I want to know why this is going on, but I'm not sure that these cards are going to tell us, hey? It's just going to tell us more of what's going on, I'm sure of it. Well, maybe the soul child or whatever they're called, tarot, will tell us why. Didn't take the job, Connie. So is the seeming movement forward then because Mercury is stopping his stuff? Miscommunication, or communication is coming out now after it's been held back. Could be. Interesting though, Mercury keeps on coming out, doesn't he? Who are you? Oh, the Ace of Cups. Overflowing cup. The Ace of Chalices. Voice isn't happy today. A gift of divine love is offered, is it? If it's accepted, the loving energy flows through the recipient, enhancing her life. It's an opportunity for an emotional experience or growth. You see, I'm not getting that this is from the twin flame. I'm getting this is from someone else. Is this the jealousy factor? So a cup of love is offered by somebody. The loving cup looks like it's full of, it looks like stringy stuff. It doesn't look like water to me. It's like something's been dropped in the cup. It's full of water sprites. Yeah, my self-care game is very, well, apart from Saturday night, which wasn't great. My self-care game is up there at the moment. I'm on like day 27 of my strength program, so it's almost over. I almost finished my 30-day, and I'm going to start it again once I do. It's really made a difference to my body. I think you can see that, hey? People are commenting on it. It's like, wow, your body's changing. It really is. That's cool. Up my protein, did that program. Doing that program, we'll continue doing it. Pack on the muscle. 3 of Pentacles. Just getting creative. Having fun, being creative, being artistic. That's what it feels like. Yeah, it feels like the feminine's getting into some fun times, you know, just a lightness. There's a lightness about her. After a flurry of activity and perhaps a little or a lot of mess, this woman's hard woman and passionate vision have paid off. I think hard work is what it means. passionate vision have paid off. She's created what she intended and seems very pleased with the result. She's manifested a goal, says this Three of Pentacles. See, very different than normal tarot, huh? Tentacles. I think the Divine Feminine is happier in herself than ever. I mean, personally, I am. I'm very, as I said, my self-care game is very high at the moment. I'm happy in my space. I'm certainly ready for more now. You know what I'm ready for? Something that's more social but less party. That's what I'm ready for. Something that's more social that matches my self-care game. Because although the party was incredible, did I tell you what happened? Although the party was incredible, before I went, I sent a message to my friend saying, are you going to have like mixes of stuff? Like, what shall I bring with me? I told her that I was going to bring a bottle. I think everyone had said that, right? And she said, no, bring mixes that you want, right? So I took a massive bottle of Coke with me, along with a bottle of vodka. I didn't take ice with me, but I got her to message everyone saying, tell everyone that's coming to bring some ice. Because you always go through so much ice at parties. So you've got a constant flow coming in, it's always a good thing. So people did, and that worked out really well. But that was it. Everyone bought a bottle of spirits. No mixers. My bottle of Coke was it. So that was gone really fast. There was no water there. You guys, you can drink water out of the taps, we can't here. There was no water there. There was literally no hydration there at all. All we had was alcohol. And so it was a lot of shots and stuff. And no hydration. And yes, that is not good. So I realized, I think it was about 2 o'clock, that I needed to go home, and thought, can I ride my bike home? Tried, couldn't even get on it. I fell off and I hurt my knee. So it's still reminding me. But someone came past straight away and gave me a lift home. But yeah, I want more social times that aren't messy like that. That are contributing to my well-being, not taking from it, you know. So the feminine's got a love offer coming in, and I don't think it's from the divine masculine. I think it's from someone else. I think she's manifesting things for herself. She's got more fun and lightness coming in. The High Priestess. The High Priestess. Look at this one. Look at the moon. Tarot of Miserable Ladies. The moon's like, grumpy woman. Hit the like. Thanks, Timothy. And also that too, join our Facebook community. So the High Priestess. The High Priestess is the keeper of dark, mysterious knowledge. She's certainly learned a lot, hasn't she? Because what she gives cannot be taught or explained logically. It sometimes seems scary, but there's no way around it. It must be experienced to be known. Muster up some trust, take a hand and dive in. So the Divine Feminine might be confused at the moment about how she can change, how her emotions can change so quickly. How what am I trying to say? It's a confusing emotional reaction of yourself but it's because of what you've learned along the way. There's this feeling that she knows deep down that everything is going in the right direction. It's very confusing on the surface. But she knows that it's going in the right direction because she feels better. And so how can things be going wrong if she feels better? That makes no sense. No, we know when we're feeling better that it means we're in alignment. So if we're so in alignment, how come the things aren't working out on the surface in our lives? So she's kind of realizing that it is what it is and that things can't be going wrong. It is very different than the regular tarot. It's kind of confusing. I mean, it's just impossible to get to know. I've found anyway. But I do like them. I want to use them because for some reason the book seems to bring stuff out of me that I'm not necessarily saying anyway. Different than what comes out of me when I'm with other tarot cards. It's got a certain energy about these decks that I kind of like. Oh. Death. Da, da, da. So big change. Big change in the energies. You've been busy doing stuff. I was doing my strength workout yesterday when there was workmen in my room. It was pretty funny. My air conditioning unit started pouring out water, which often happens when it gets rainy season. In fact, yeah, it happens every year when the rainy season starts. For some reason it fills up and then it just starts pouring out on the floor. There was a massive amount of water pouring out of my aircon. So they were coming to sort it out for me. But I know I didn't have time to not do it while they were there. And so I did my workout while they were there. And then the cleaners came and disturbed me. I have to stop when the cleaners there because I have to lift all my weights and everything off the floor. They keep on coming when I'm doing my workout. They used to come at 2 o'clock and they don't anymore. I make sure I'm away at 2 o'clock and when I come back and they haven't done it and I'm like, damn it, now they're going to disturb me. It's because it's busy here. Death. But my point being, all I'm doing at the moment is looking after myself. Cooking. More cooking. Bought a massive pack of seaweed. Did you know seaweed has similar effects to ACE inhibitors? ACE inhibitors, like, that's what the doctor put me on when I had blood pressure medication for those few months that I did. Seaweed salads, with the pickled seaweed salads. Yum, yum, yum. Anyway. Death. When something ends, there's a time of mourning. Difficult emotions, anger, bitterness, sadness, despair are never enjoyable. I think she's out of this already. Is there any divine feminines that are going through this at the moment, or have you already been through it along the way? And so it pulls away and you're just like, whatever, you've not even been here anyway. Difficult emotions, anger, bitterness, sadness, despair are never enjoyable. They must be experienced there. And within even these feelings are the hidden gifts that deepen our character, enhance our compassion, and usher in new experiences. The ending of something important. I think she's already been through it. Perhaps the divine masculine is going through the emotions of endings, but he's saying that he's not going to do it. I don't know. You don't have to apply it to your situation there. But there is a definite feeling that the divine feminine is just kind of over it and has moved on emotionally, and she realizes it doesn't bother her that much. Because Nine of Pentacles, she's winning, right? She's getting personal wins, is the Nine of Pentacles, and it's the same in this deck. And the Knight of Chalices, he's like all in his head, looking at pictures of her, going, what the hell am I doing? What am I doing? I think we've got a situation here where the divine masculine is all in his feels and everything. And he's like, oh, I'm not sure, I've got feelings for you, but I'm not sure I can do this. Divine feminine is like, okay, then see ya. And just goes off and has a good time. It's like, I wasn't expecting that because here I am in these emotions. And she says, well, but you should have been talking about that ages ago. When I wanted to talk about it ages ago. See, there's this push pull kind of thing. When he wants to talk about it, she's already over it. Seaweed, yummy. I like it too. You're not sure you try it, really? Oh, seaweed's good. You gotta have nori, sushi. Um, I love seaweed. We get like big packs of the snacks here, of like dried seaweed with chili on it. I love that. It's one of my favorite snacks. I don't snack much either, but that, super nutritious. I'll show you. I'll show you my seaweed because it's huge. It's in the fridge. Mega pack. Chocobacani. It's not frozen anymore, but it's slightly chilly. Beaver's happy with that. Yummy. It says it should be consumed within 1 week of defrosting. Well, that's not going to happen. I've got the Knight of Chalices. Divine Masculine is King of Cups, now finding he's missed the opportunity. I think so. Knight of Chalices, let's see what he's going to say there, because this could be slightly different. The Knight of Cups, yeah. Knight of Cups delves into his imagination to visualize his heart's desire. He's in a fantasy world. He's in a fantasy world. He's not living it. You wrap it around spam. Ooh, yuck. You like spam? Ooh, processed garbage. Maybe I can refreeze it. I need to take some out of it first. I'll do it when I have my omelette this morning. Having 4 egg omelettes at the moment with veggies in it, and then no cheese or anything, but kimchi and seaweed on top. It's very delicious. So Divine Masculine is in an emotional point at the moment. He's in his imagination. He's where the Divine Feminine has been. Remember back when just almost doing it just in our minds, in our imagination, like really getting in that being together, or it's about to happen kind of an energy when we thought it was about to happen, and we're all in our imaginations about it. And going through the emotional process by doing that. Divine Masculine's there now. He's definitely behind, isn't he? You're not eating spam either. Oh, I don't eat junk like that. Very rare. Just in my freezer. I've got steaks. I've got salmon steaks. I've got chicken breasts. And I've got berries and ice. That's it. Only real food for me. The only processed stuff that I have really is protein bars. Maybe I shouldn't have them. They do kind of upset my stomach. I can refreeze it. Good. King of Pentacles. Neighbours talking over the fence. Gazebo's up. Looks like there's people out there. King of Pentacles. They're focused on the money. You know, it just feels like the divine masculine's in a bit of a roller coaster to me. All over the place, you know. King of Pentacles shares the delights and wonders of the physical generously with others. Yeah, that'll do it. Being gluten-free. Gets you to eat clean. Just better eating clean anyway. Everything else hurts me. It literally hurts my stomach. Got like, the stomach's like a rock after I eat anything that's not clean. I don't think we're talking about him being generous with others here. I think we're talking about him being focused on his money. Default into that. If the emotional stuff is getting to you, what do? You focus on the money. It's easier. I think that's what Divine Masculine's doing. Me too, Timothy, me too. I think it's very important to do that. I think that's the key, really. I think that they can do all of these, all of this research and everything. Is like, if you eat this thing, does it make it better? But they keep on doing it on the unhealthiest people in the world are Americans. They keep on doing it on Americans, and I think any intervention that you do on Americans, is the majority, of course, is going to have a positive effect. I don't think it's good science. I think we need to take a healthy population and then do these interventions and see, because I think it just comes out that everything's better a lot of the time because it's an intervention, and any kind of an intervention on someone that is eating terrible food, of course, it's going to have a positive effect. And then there's all these arguments, so this is better than that, it's better than that. And it's like, no, it's all better than what Americans are eating. Literally anything is better. But I have noticed, like here, it's very clean eating. Majority is very clean eating. We eat real food here. We don't, like the supermarkets, even the supermarkets here, like they're very small compared to everywhere else. We don't have all that junk. There's a little bit of junk in it, but the majority of shops here is just the basics. It's just the basics. It's fruits and it's vegetables and it's eggs. And you might get your coconut milk and the oils and stuff and rice. It's the key. You just eat clean. It's like you can't go wrong. If you want something sweet, eat some fruit. Stay away from the processed stuff, and then suddenly, by magic, you're really healthy. And exercise, of course, is very important. Now I've got the 9 of Chalices. Wishes, fulfillment, party. I'm in Thailand. I'm on Koh Tao, which is a small island, 4 kilometers by about 8 kilometers. In Thailand. 9 of Cups. One of the first acts of magic that every child learns is to make a wish when they blow out the birthday candles. This birthday girl seems to already have her wish based on the happy and heartfelt companions around her. It's material, emotional, and physical well-being, a traditional wish card. The traditional wish card. I don't know what I'm getting from this. I'm getting that this isn't the feminine, that this is the masculine. Because we've just got, after the 3 masculine cards, this is the feminine, but these are the 3 masculine cards here. It's going between all in his head and romance, imagining it, to going, I can't deal with this, I'm going to focus on my money. But there's a wish. The Nine of Chalices has got a wish. It's like a wish won't leave him alone. It's like his wish for something and it won't leave him alone. It means Turtle Island, you know, Tao. It's a turtle. Next door to Koh Phangan, you might have heard about Koh Phangan. It's Magic Island. It's where the full moon party is. It's quite famous, I guess. Of the islands here. Timothy. Timothy, that's an interesting name. I haven't heard of that one before. Anyone want a mini read? Oi. If you do, check out that pinned comment, the comment that's pinned up top of the live chat. Okay, Starchild Tower. Let's see if we can find out why this is going on. I know this card has come out because we've got cycles, we've got opposites, we've got when one's going through it, the other's going through the opposite kind of thing when we're talking about twin flames. I get it. So when she's bothered about it, he's not. When he's bothered about it, she's not. And we're in that situation right now. She's kind of given up, it seems. But she's just happy in herself and she's having a good time. And I do believe she's getting a love offer in, but I'm not sure whether she's going to take it. Here he is again, King of Pentacles, King of Crystals. His heart is a pentacle. Oh dear. It's all about the money. I'll read them out. Logical, family-oriented, pragmatic. That's it, isn't it? It's not just thinking about the money, he's thinking about family, he's being pragmatic, he's being all masculine about it. It's important to think methodically with your plans. If you look to the future with a clear vision and move forward with self-discipline and determination, there's nothing you cannot accomplish. King of Crystals reminds us to stay attentive to the detail and be open to new opportunities that show up along the way. You know, I think he's made a big wish. And it keeps on pulling him back. As much as he tries to ignore it, it keeps on pulling him back. But it's definitely in the logical at the moment. A lot. It's all over the place, in fact, at the moment, but is in the logical a lot. King of Crystals. And that's the masculine when they want to kind of prove their worth kind of thing. They want to be the provider, the one that has got that logical, they want to sort everything out, you know. Taurus with babies. The Queen of Cups. Oh, and there she is in her heart. Divine Feminine's in her heart. She's been the Queen of Cups. What did I say last time? It's not when we get balanced, it's when we are in our opposites that we come together. So when the feminine is in the feminine energy and the masculine is in the masculine energy. Queen of Cups, the evolution and growth of loving relationships with others. A time to listen to your inner voice and psychic abilities. Being able to heal oneself or others. It may be that you'll offer counsel, wisdom, or advice to those who are in need. The manifestation of loving energy. Sounds really close to your situation. Oh, did you? I did that before in a previous relationship. I wouldn't recommend it. The dynamics went really weird after that, like mother son kind of thing. It never quite turned around again. I thought I could do that, you know? It's like, okay, the masculine takes care of the feminine for a while. It done it for me. And it's like, right, your turn now. You free yourself up and I'll take care of you. Something happens to the masculine when the feminine does that, and it's not good. It's not good what happens when it takes something away from the masculine. It can happen the other way around. It doesn't seem like that can happen from the masculine. As soon as the woman steps up and takes over, the masculine turns into a little boy kind of an energy and lets mommy do everything. It doesn't make him raise up, doesn't make him feel good about himself, let's put it that way. So the Queen of Cups is an expressive and nurturing individual, she communicates, who is deeply attuned to the emotional needs of others. They're honest and gentle, will always communicate from the higher self and innate psychic abilities. This person is warm, kind-hearted, empathizes with all. The Queen of Cups may also come off as quiet and shy, but she's highly intelligent and strong in her convictions. That's where the Queen of Cups is at the moment. Let's just read the description of the King of Crystals, because I didn't read that. I read the message rather than the person. So the King of Crystals is extremely capable and practical person. Once they've set their mind to a task, they'll always follow through with the work until it's completed. Being ambitious and dedicated, they're very loyal. Being ambitious and dedicated, they're more often than not highly successful in their careers. Their pragmatism may provide you with clear and honest advice, as they're always willing to help those who ask for guidance and direction. The King of Crystals can sometimes come off as shy or introverted, but do not be fooled by this exterior. Underneath are highly sensitive and spiritual beings who find deep connections to the earth and nature. So there we've got a masculine in masculine energy. There we've got a feminine in feminine energy. And we've got a Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. But is it going to come out? This should be a really good match, right? She's receptive. Always see that Nine of Cups. Always see that Queen of Cups as being receptive, being open and receptive. I'm feeling myself opening up. Anyone else? Here's the Nine of Cups, all about wishes. What the heart wants. The heart wants what the heart wants. That's what my ex used to say to me. Sometimes to try and justify his bad behavior. Nine of Cups. Or his bad behavior and saying what he wants, but then he'd say, but the heart wants what the heart wants, meaning, but I still want you as well. Using it to justify his bad behavior. Nine of Cups. One of the most joyful and harmonious cards of the tarot, the Nine of Cups indicates a time of satisfaction and completion. Your wishes and desires are finally beginning to manifest, leaving you with a renewed sense of emotional stability and spiritual strength. You're at a healed stage that comes after struggles of past. Now is the time to enjoy life's pleasures and luxuries after everything you've worked for and experienced. A positive balance of self-fulfilled dreams and intuitive insights. Your instincts and psychic abilities are on high. Trust them. Really? Oh. Really? Now, what am I getting from this? What I'm getting from this is, we're not talking about the wishes of being in partnership here. We're talking about other wishes. You've manifested other wishes. So, what has the masculine been wishing for? Apart from the relationship, what's he been wishing for? He's been wishing for stability. He's been wishing to feel in control of his life again. He's been wishing for all of that. That's why is in the King of Crystals, or getting into that King of Crystals kind of an energy. What was the bigger ask for the Divine Feminine? It was to be in a feminine, it was to be in a heart, it's to be receptive, especially to be receptive, to be open and receptive, to start receiving from those that can give, to be open and receptive to reciprocation and all of that. That's what she's been wishing for. She's manifested that. Can't talk, of course, I can't talk on the Divine Masculine because I'm not. I can only talk a little bit on what he's about. I can talk a lot on what she's about because I am, you know. So the Nine of Cups is like, you are getting your wishes fulfilled, my dear. Perhaps not the relationship yet, but all the other stuff that you're asking for precedes that. You're getting your wishes. Make sense? Anyone else getting that? Divine Feminine, that's what we've wanted, isn't it? It's not so much the partner. We don't want someone to come along. We want to be in this energy. We want to be able to receive from everyone that's reciprocal. We want to be able to have boundaries up to everyone that's not. We want to be like in charge of ourselves so that we can be in a soft, open state and have boundaries and protect ourselves so that we can fully be ourselves, but not be fully like ourselves like we were before, just open to everyone and being, you know, abused by people and being, you know, like the doormat and all of that. We don't want that. So this big ask that we've had, we're getting those wishes now. Yeah, so you can be open, receptive, all of it, right? We resonate with that for sure. Yeah, that is what we've been asking for. Yes, it'd be nice to have a partner, but it doesn't come from outside of ourselves. That we want to be able to do it in every part of our life. We don't just want one person at home to have that with, and then the rest of our lives is a bit messed up still. We don't want that. So we're sorting it out in the rest of our lives first, huh? So if we apply that to the masculine, let's try and apply that to the masculine. His wishes have been about stability, about feeling in control and in charge. That would make sense with the Divine Masculine. And that's the biggest wish that he's had. So perhaps that's what he's getting now. A sense that he is autonomous, you know, like perhaps he's getting his sense of independence back. Perhaps he is. But what next? What comes after that then? So we are having our wishes come true. That does make sense, doesn't it? The Tower. And then the Two of Cups. A shock, a surprise, and then the love offer. Or they come out together, so it could be a shocking love offer. Let's read them. The Tower. Huh. Da, da, da. 16. The Tower indicates a period of complete or sudden change. Good. I'm ready for it. You may experience a sense of insecurity or loss as if your world has been flipped upside down. Don't so much want that, but, you know, I'll take it. This can also denote situations in which the mind, body, and spirit are not working in harmony due to passive or unhealthy life choices. Rigid thinking, isolation, or ignoring the challenges along the way may inevitably reach a breaking point. I don't think any of us are doing that. I don't think any of it, like, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think the majority of people that are watching me and are doing the work, we're not having tower moments like that anymore. We're preempting it. We're doing the work. You don't have tower moments. Like, the universe doesn't have to sling stuff at you when you're already doing it, when you're already making good choices for yourself. But there can be surprises for sure, and there are times when life changes and it's disruptive. It feels like that. It feels like a disruptive life change point. It always is, you know. Whether you're closing on a house or new relationship or whatever, it's always disruptive. The Tower encourages you to examine old patterns or systems of belief, leading to fresh perspectives that are transformational and positive in the long run. This card may also indicate a breakthrough in consciousness, which allows you to recognize your own personal growth through purging the unnecessary burdens in your life. What's the greater lesson to be learned? What is the greater lesson to be learned? Has our twin or false twin or whoever the hell they are been helping us to learn that greater lesson? Have they helped us to get more into that receptive energy? Have they helped us get more into the boundary energy? For sure. For sure. It's like the one that will always persist, but the one that you have the strongest boundaries up toward, right? Know that for every difficult situation, know that for every difficult situation we face, we're forced to grow from experience. Liberation comes from letting go and moving forward. Sometimes to do this, we have to hit a low point. Without dark, there's no light. Moving into the unknown. And the Two of Cups. Two of Cups carrot at the end. And then the Two of Cups. It's that point we get to where we think, thanks Dee, you've helped me learn so much. I've grown so much from knowing you. It's that backhanded compliment. Oh, you really taught me a lot. Thank you for that. The Ten of Cups. We don't have any tens here. We've got Nine of Cups, but we don't have a 10. The 10 being someone else coming in, you know. Two of Cups is a card of partnerships. Love, deep friendships. It represents a strong mutual connection and an affinity for positive, loving respect. You've released any blockages that have been exerting pressure on you. You can now breathe and relax. The Two of Cups is also a healthy card of new beginnings and budding romance. It may indicate an early phase when two people meet, lost in a wave of infatuation. It's a dreamlike state where long-term goals may not be so clear. On another note, the Two of Cups may also represent the emergence of self-love. Yeah. It's an understanding that in order to be happy in relationship, you must first and foremost love yourself. Absolutely. This card may also identify a need for compromise or a choice that will have to be made in order to come to a comfortable solution between two people or various opposing factors. I'm certainly loving myself more than ever. I'm valuing myself more than ever. For sure. Wow, I'm so much happier than I've ever been. In myself, by myself, all of that. Very important, right? So this card may also identify a need for compromise or a choice that will have to be made in order to come to a comfortable solution between two people or various opposing factors. Intrigue. Feels like there needs to be something disruptive happen before that coming together can happen. I think that's what it's saying here. But the important message of this is the Nine of Cups. Our wishes are being met. The deepest ones, of course, the deepest ones, it's the ones that we really feel. We might think, oh, I feel the most for my divine counterpart and I really want that the most. No, that might be what you obsess about the most, what you think about the most, what you got the most angst about, but the deepest wishes of your heart, the universe knows what they are. You know, on the sale rack. Right, we're not in the bargain bin. And as much as we don't want to do that, right? When we're loving people, we don't want to be judgmental, and we don't want to say that person is bargain bin. They're like trash. We don't want to say that. But there comes a point where we have to be discerning and go, yeah, that person really doesn't have any relationship value at all to me. And start recognizing the ones that do. And the ones that do are the ones that are doing exactly the same as you. The ones that love themselves. The ones that are valuing themselves. The ones that are taking care of themselves. So keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. I want to find out what that is about though. That Ace of Chalices, that, what is that? I'm not going to ask this deck. Let's ask another deck. Because that feels like someone else to me. Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. It feels like, let's see. Well, it could be a self-love thing. It could be us feeling really good about ourselves. Let's ask these cards. What is it? What is that? A love offer coming in from someone else? What is this Ace of Chalices? Tell us what the Ace of Chalices is. Fun and gifts. It is. It's stuff coming in, not necessarily from a lover. Could be friendships and stuff like that. It's just this lighter kind of an energy. I don't think the Divine Feminine is opening up to this lightness, like that. This Maiden of Water said she's ready, to be happy, and so it might not be a significant. Tell us more about this Ace of Cups. It might just be her feeling better, but she might be receiving from other people, like receiving love from other people in different ways. It doesn't have to be romantic relationships, probably isn't. But friends having a good time. True love. That's confusing. True love. When you've got the love of self and you can be open and receive it from others. That's like true abundance. When you know your value and you can receive value from others. And it's flowing. Divine Feminine might be getting fully into the flow of love now and receiving from many people. Maturity. Maturing. Yeah, and that's the other thing with me. It's like there's all of these young ones, Hey, Lara. True love, right. Yeah, fun and gifts. It sounds good, doesn't it? Well, it seems like the Divine Feminine is going to go into a very happy time. She realizes, I got my wishes. Sure, I didn't get the relationship, but I got my wishes of the being receptive and all of that. I think life might pick up. Anyone else want a mini read? Get your donations in now. Let's do some minis. Thanks, Lara. Curious to hear a message from your higher self about your health. Lara's health. Oh, it's communicating with you. Wake up and communicate. So, yeah, our health. It's a wake-up call. It's the body communicating with us. What you need to listen to it. What's it saying? What's your body trying to tell you? Sometimes you can ask it. You can get into meditation and you can ask it. What is this trying to tell me? Now, contrary to what a lot of other spiritual teachers and stuff are saying, like everything is in your spirit and stuff, that's not true. There's physical stuff. Sometimes our bodies are telling us to go to the doctor and sort it out. You know what I mean? It scares me. Quite frankly, it scares me when I see on Facebook or whatever, or other teachers make like making everything like spiritual, like people commenting things like, oh, I've got this stuff going on in my body. Anyone else? Is this ascension symptoms? It's like, no, get to the doctor. Like, stop it. Stop trying to make everything spiritual when you've got actual physical stuff going on, you know. You can take things too far, but having said that, sometimes the answer is physical, you know. Sometimes the answer can be emotional. And sometimes there's a mixture between the two as well. But yeah, your body's trying to communicate and wake you up to something. Hey, Crystal. You're dehydrated all day. Clear within an innocent. How interesting. Right, there's a very heavy feeling about this. Like, I get this. It's so healthy all my life. And when I had that blood pressure scare, it did a number on me emotionally. I was pissed off with my body. It's like, I take such good care of you. How dare you define me like this? But I turned it on myself. Don't turn it on yourself. Whatever's going on with your health at the moment, your body's trying to communicate with you. Yes, listen to it, take action on it, don't ignore it. But also don't think that you are bad because of it, or yeah, don't take it personally. That makes sense. Does that make sense? Crystal's been here before. I recognise your name. Anyone else want a mini? What have you got going on, Laura? Yeah, good to listen to the body. And there is usually one voice of reason amongst those groups and stuff like that when someone says, got all of this stuff going on, these symptoms going on. Anyone else? Is this ascension? No, dear. That's diabetes. You know? It's been trying to talk to you, yeah. I'm going to get some cards out from me. I'm terrible at reading for myself, but why not? Prepare and encouragement. Getting ready for something. Being encouraged, really. Success. Judgment separates and detachment. Interesting. Success. More success coming in. Terrible for reading for myself. Have you only been here 4 times? Is that right? I feel like you've been here more than that. No more minis. Oh, my body. I did arm and shoulder workout yesterday, and I can really feel it. My shoulders feel a bit hot as a result. Anyway, feels good. So thanks everyone for coming along. Let's do this all over again on Friday. So in 2 days' time, same place. If anyone's interested in a private reading, they're available from my website, behealing.com. Divine Feminines get more focused on those deeper wishes that you've had of the reciprocation and all of that. Look at the bigger picture stuff, not so much on the relationship. Someone stole your debit card. Oh, that sucks. You cancelled it all in time before they stole anything, did you? So yeah, thanks everyone. See you on Friday. Hi, join our Facebook group as well if you're not in there already. And of course, click like on this video and click on that subscribe button with that notification bell. There is a tarot reading coming out later today. It's not very good though. I only say it's not very good because I was so tired on Monday. But anyway, the reading might be good, but I didn't feel good in it. Let's put it that way. Hey, Timothy. good that you've spoken up. See you then.